very long awaited update, but I'm back. There was just a lot of conflict of timing regarding my client's availability, my availability, hence why it's been so long. But trust me, there's a lot to show you. A lot has been done. It's not complete, but there's a lot that has been done and a lot to update you on. So, I think I'm just gonna get straight into it, but loads of furniture has arrived, i.e. the dining table furniture, the armchairs, coffee table, artwork, lamps, sculptures, ornaments. There's just lots that's been purchased and done. So I don't know, what do you guys want to see first? Should I just show you and explain what's been done, or should I... Okay, yeah, let me just show you firstly what's been done. And yeah, firstly, the armchairs have arrived. As you can see, they're just simple single armchairs, and we went with these because the space it's not the biggest, so you don't want to overwhelm it with furniture that's too big. And the way we've positioned it, there's two. There's one here and there's one on that side, and we've positioned them inwards to allow for the space to look more conversational. I think you guys have already seen this sofa, but again, just a reminder, our accent colour is navy blue. We've also got the navy blue pictures, and there's a reason why I'm pointing this out. So we're just going to do a quick 360. And guys, the feature wall has finally been painted. It is a gorgeous navy blue colour, and it was all completely flat before, but a media wall has now been built. So we've got the TV inside. We also got some lights to go around the TV. You guys can't really see properly. It's only if the light is off you'll be able to clearly see it. It will just kind of create a nice kind of outline around the TV, especially like if you want to watch movies. Good vibes. Then we have a little space for the sound bar. This needs to be neatened up. And then we have our electric fireplace here at the bottom. I think this is gorgeous. It adds a bit of modernity to the space, and it switches to different colours as well. It actually works, like it warms up the house physically, and it's just like a nice, comfy and cozy piece to add to the space. Our coffee table has also arrived. As you can see, let me sit down so that you guys can see it a bit better. It's small, it's petite, and it's perfect for this space. Why? Because the space is narrow. If we have a big, tall coffee table, there'll be nowhere to walk. It's just the right size. It's low enough, but you can clearly see the fireplace if you're seated on the sofa or on these armchairs, and also the TV. Perfect size. You don't need to overwhelm the space with big furniture if the space is already small. The light wood just kind of balances out everything. We've got some dark elements, and we've got the wood and the rustic feel, so you need to balance it out with some light colours as well. But then there's a lovely contrast with these. To be honest with you, these are my clients. He bought these from his trip to Kenya, and I think they're really nice, but I might restyle the table, but probably leave this. But probably leave the diffuser there, because again, we do want the elements of dark popped in there. So we also have two lamps. We've got brass, just to add a bit of, you know, class to the space. Then we have our basket with some blankets in it, so that, you know, if you're watching a movie or you're just chilling, you want to cozy up, you can use those. We also have a clock that just arrived. I went for very, very abstract and minimal because, again, we don't want to overwhelm the space, and I think it just will add a nice touch. We went for black because it fits the accent colours of black and navy blue in the space. So once that's up, I'll show you guys that. And our rug, vintage rug, matches the Victorian theme perfectly. This is a console table. I think this is gorgeous. There's like a little cubby here where the wall kind of dips in, and this console table fits absolutely perfect. It's like a deep dark mahogany colour, which again adds to the masculine feel that we are going for, and it just complements the space really, really well. It's got a brass handle here for the more vintage effect, and you can store little bits and bobs in there. Again, some souvenirs from my client's Kenya trip. I actually like these giraffes, so I think I'm going to leave them there. And then we've got like a nice coffee table book and then some perfume spray. Again, keeping it minimal, classy. Then we've got like an irregularly structured mirror, just to add a bit of character to this small space. But it's dark, it's mysterious, it's alluring. So now we are on to our dining table, which has finally arrived. As you can see, it's a nice dark wood, but it's extremely smooth and soft. I love it. We've decorated it with these two marble vases, and also the chairs fit perfectly. These are actually referred to as whistlebone chairs. So you've got like the kind of rattan material on the seated bit, and then here you've got like the wood. They're extremely comfortable, even though they may not look it. I'm going to just sit down. We're very, very comfortable. It's not too big, it's just the right size. It seats 4 people, which I think is enough. You know, it's just a bachelor. You might want to do a bigger dinner. You might just want a few people around. Either way, this space works. We are due to get a rug. I think you've already ordered the rug, so we're just waiting for that to arrive. We're also going to have abstract pieces, one Japan art style picture on this side, and then these gorgeous art pieces will go on this wall. As you can see, they match this whole theme perfectly. It's abstract with like use of more neutral and dark colors to just fit the kind of rustic wooden elements of the dining room that we're going to go for. And it's going to go right here on this wall next to another one. Gorgeous. So lastly, we are at the corridor. I'm sure you guys thought this was mosaic tiling, but it's actually a rug. And my client actually picked this one out, and I think it's a perfect touch for this space because it matches the Victorian theme, and I think the colours are perfect. I picked out the... Why did you pull this one? So as you can see, the space is quite narrow. I'm quite a small person and I can't even push my arms out. So the reason why I say this is because it influenced the size of the shelf that we had to get. As you can see, it's a very narrow shelf, but it fits the space perfectly. It's enough to store keys or, you know, little bits and bobs, but it's not overwhelming to the point where you're struggling to get through. And then we just put a very simple black rimmed mirror at the top. I can't see myself in it, but my client is tall enough to see himself in it, and that's all that matters. So that's the corridor. I think it's really nice, simple. I think we're also going to put some artwork on this wall as well. So, okay, cool.